Alright, here we go. More F1 24, baby. Am I bored of this game yet? Hell frickin' no. I am enjoying the heck out of it these past few days. We're already tier 25 in the podium pass, which just shows you how much I've been playing it. I'm sure there's probably people who've done even more than that. Those people don't have to spend 4 hours a day making a YouTube video. I shouldn't feel too bad about it. Let's send out the notification on Discord. I've already put it on Twitter, I believe. Yes, I will never call it X. Don't make me. God, please, don't do it. And let's send the go live as well, because we are live. Done. Sorted. Dunzo. Awesome. And then let's head back to Twitch and the Twitch chat. I hope, if there are people here, I hope they're doing well. I hope they're all having a thrilling Thursday, because it is Thursday, and it is a thrilling one. I was just looking at the fan zone. Here's something exciting. You'll never guess. Something super exciting. You ready for this one? Boom. P2. I am the second strongest Magnussen soldier. Let's get P1 today. That's got to be the priority. I got to overtake whoever the hell this joker is. I will be Kevin Magnussen's strongest soldier this season. Nobody will tell me otherwise. Thirsty Thursday? You know what? I am a bit thirsty. Thank you, Scrum. You didn't even have to tell me to hydrate, and I'm going to do it. That's how I'm feeling right now. How's it going? I hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a thrilling, thirsty Thursday. And, right. Yeah. Where am I in the Haas fan zone right now? I am 7th. Okay. This one's going to take a bit more effort to get to the top of. But it could be possible. It could be possible. So, first thing I was going to do today was going to be the Max Verstappen Challenge Career Episode 3. I think it's out now. It is indeed. So, yeah, we've got 22 hours left to do this episode. And what are the races in this one? Texas and Brazil. Okay. Well, let's get into it, shall we? Let me get my setups at the ready. It's time to absolutely send it. Right, R&D, first of all. Is there anything we can do? We can actually afford this upgrade. This is what Perez is looking at the moment. Anything else we can afford? Durability, I don't even know if I want to look at that. I don't think there's anything we can afford here anyway. Aero, no. Okay, we'll leave it and we'll try and do a major, I reckon. Specialists, here we go. Who's available? Power unit consultant. Achieve a position of 2nd or better in quali. Use overtake for 35 seconds during a race weekend. Let's try this one. That's going to be tough, but well, let's give it a go. Material fabrication planner. Complete 10 laps during a race weekend, not including in and out laps. Complete 5 laps without any penalties or warning. Let's go for that one. Quality assurance tester. Let's try spending over 45 seconds in 4th gear. And finally, strategy analyst. Complete a driven lap in 2 different sessions. Let's do that one. Right. Dope. Awesome. Awesome saucepans. Anything else that we have to do before I forget? Our rivalries with Checo are getting heated. I need just 2 points to win this one, apparently. Or maybe it's 2 more points than him. I don't know. R&D progress. We are progressing at the same rate as the other cars. Nicely. Vehicle wear, I think everything is fine at the moment. We may have to go on to our next MGUH at some point, but that should be fine. Standings wise, we are not top. We are 38 points off the top at the moment, so we're going to need a really good couple of races and hope that Charles Leclerc has a really poor couple of races if we want to win the championship. But let's move on, shall we?
Okay, all the new parts have been fabricated and we're going to have them with us for the next Grand Prix.
Any chassis upgrades we can do at the moment? The next one's 950, so I think I'm going to save up for that one. unless our upgrades fail, like this one has. Then we'll restart the failed one. That will still be on the car in time, so that's nice. Factory shutdown, season break. Another wear upgrade, all good. Okay, boom, there we go. And now we should have enough, hopefully. Wait, was it 950 for the chassis one? Oh, man. All right, we'll just do a different one, I think. We'll do a different major. We'll do one of these chassis, one of these aero ones, I think. Rear wing upper flap. Yeah, I love flaps. I mean, what? Okay, well, we have to rush it, otherwise it's pointless, because the last race is Brazil. So, fucking send it, I guess. Let's hope that works. And now it's time for the Texas Grand Prix. Yeehaw, I'm firing my gun into the air and screaming about how much I love America. I think that's what they do in Texas. That might just be generally what they do in America. Is that what you do every morning, Scrum? Nice, nice. Good quote. Good quote. I like it. Regulation change? Ah, well, I don't need to worry about that shit, man. I'm not going to be here next year. Anything else I have to look at here? Don't think so. Is it sprint weekend? No. Okay. So, all just practice sessions. I think Brazil is a sprint weekend, possibly. So, quick practice. Let's get into it. Did you stream today, Scrum? Because if you did, I totally missed it. Or were you having a rare day off? Your first day off in quite a few days, I think. Or maybe you just streamed at a time I was not awake. It could be one of many things. Oh, we don't have any time. Okay, fine. Well, make time. Conjure 8 minutes out of 3 minutes. This is what it takes to operate at the highest level in Formula 1. Worn components. Ugh. Fine. Hopefully those last. We're going to have to change this one as well, I think. And of course the gearbox is still absolutely fine. I think they may have accidentally not made the gearbox wear at the same rate as everything else. Oh, we should send that like right now. Christ. Okay. And then hopefully we'll be able to do the final like practice program thing. Just like perfecting the practice program, I guess, is the terminology for it. Because if not, that would be shit. What am I going to do without my resource points? If I don't get my resource points, I'll die. I'm kind of like white women and making posts about their dogs on Instagram in that regard. I don't know what the hell I'm talking about right now. No! No, it's going to fail now. They're going to fail this one as well, and then I'm not going to get it. Fuck you. Fuck you. What do you mean I can't make an Instagram post about my dog? Ah, well. It'll be alright. Quali time! We did plenty of Texas yesterday, so I should be the GOAT now. Let's go.
The party in the USA continues right now. The Circuit of the Americas, undulating, high speed, downright thrilling. It is time for qualifying to set the grid for the Grand Prix.
Okay, right, let's just load like our Belgium setup as a baseline and then we'll adjust this for Texas. This must be Texas. 50-35 on the wings. Probably make sure that we're on the lowest possible fuel load as well. The transmission is 40, 45, 100. Maximum left. 41, 3, 12. 8. 25, 60. Brakes 97, 54. And then tyre pressures just to the maximum. Right. Send it. Time to find out if we're good at this game yet or not. I got pole in the wet in Zandvoort. Trying to see if we can do it in the dry in Texas. Bit of a drift through that corner, but it's alright. I can't wait for them to change this handling, because it genuinely feels like I'm not even driving the car. Contrast that with Formula 2, where it really feels like I'm driving the car. It feels like just so different. Like, a lot of people say there's like too much grip or whatever. I actually feel like I have the opposite problem, where it's like I genuinely feel like the car is just gonna like take off. The grippy. I know you didn't say that, but I feel like that's where you were going with this one. I know you won't have heard it, but there's this new song out. It's Cash Cobain featuring J. Cole. And the song is simply called Grippy. And my lord, maybe the worst song I've heard this year. Actually, that's not true, because I've heard that one by Ben Shapiro and Tom McDonald. That's the worst song I've heard this year. But I think the other one is a close second.
As we head into the Grand Prix.
Well, we got pole position by quite a significant margin here, so we're looking good all of a sudden. Perez still can't get out of 8th place, and this heated rivalry is drastically starting to cool down. Imagine if we'd been this good at the start of the season. Next week we're gonna cook challenge career. Don't you guys worry. Just because it didn't go so well this week. Next week we're gonna cook it, or whenever they do another challenge career, we're gonna cook it. Right, let's move on. A little bit of a boost to my pace. Qualifying position versus expected, +1. Good stuff. Nobody expects Max Verstappen to get pole position anyway. Got good points off of that. And let's keep it rolling. Here we go. Race time. I tell you what, if you guys have not heard that Tom McDonald and Ben Shapiro song I was talking about, I still think if you guys know anything about Ben Shapiro, you will be able to guess the name of the song. The song is simply called facts. And yes, they do indeed say facts don't care about your feelings in the hook of the song. And they also say, I don't care if I offend you. I've only heard that song once and it lives rent-free in my head just simply for how absolutely terrible it was. Yo, how's it going, Bjarni? Welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a thrilling Thursday and welcome to the stream. Good to have you here. How's it going? I hope your day is going well. We just got pole position by over a second for the Mexican Grand Prix, so I finally feel like I'm understanding what it means to be Max Verstappen Challenge career. Yo, how's it going? Punchy as well, welcome in. Hope you are having an absolutely thrilling Thursday. Welcome to the stream. Consider myself lucky I haven't heard it. Yes, you are incredibly lucky. Absolutely do not seek it out under any circumstances. Sounds like you got owned, liberal. Yeah, this is true, to be fair. I did get pretty giga owned, to be honest. I am a virgin in a world of chads. I'm so tired. These exams are killing me. Just want to play F1. How long left have you got till your exams are done, Bjarni? It can't be long now, surely. I mean, I don't know how it works in the Faroe Islands, so I'm never going to pretend. But I know that in the UK, they're pretty close to being done for most people, I think. Only a few more weeks. And then we can have Hot Girl F1 Summer. Streamers and co cooking. Double podium for Alpine every single race.
Stroll, Albon, Bottas, Joe, Gasly, Ocon, Tsunoda, Magnussen, Hulkenberg, Sargent, and Daniel Ricciardo.
Being sensible, not taking too big sips of the water. I'm micro-dosing water right now.
As we head down
making sure that I have some left in case somebody hits that dreaded hydrate button and I'm like, oh, I don't have any water, so this is a bit useless. See, there we go. And now I've got water ready to microdose.
Evidence there. That was very good indeed. How do they carry that?
No, that was a regular dose. That was not a microdose by any stretch of the imagination.
It's always great to just come off of a win. The momentum's there. The team.
I saw a thing recently. It was I don't know if anyone here watches Anthony Fantano, the YouTube music critic. You may not be surprised to learn that I do. And he put out a video recently, which the title of the video was just "Am I on Coke?" It's such a funny title for a video, and it was basically because like he has this habit of like snorting, like because he's got like blocked sinuses or something like that, and people are saying like, is he just microdosing cocaine? He's like, no, I'm not. Oh, I took a bit long to get away from the line there, but I think we've done all right. And now it's just going to be a case of trying to hold on to the lead for the course of the race. Oh boy, the car sure does love to turn in through that corner. Let's go flat out the whole way through the S's, shall we? No, I'm too much of a pussy. Sorry, guys. I tried. Oh my god, okay. Car does not have as much grip as you think it does. Car does not have as much grip as you think it does. Certified not grippy. I need to calm the fuck down, man. This is gonna be such a weird YouTube video when I make it. It's gonna be unbelievable because it's 3 different days. It's like Tuesday was like, I'm super depressed, I suck at this game, I'm terrible, I'm never gonna get good. Wednesday is like, okay, maybe that was an overreaction, and then today is just like, I'm off my head in terms of personality. So I need to reel myself back in and try and act a bit more like I was acting on Tuesday. This game sucks. It's terrible. I don't know how to play it. I'm spinning around every single corner. What can I do? Okay, yeah, no, I can't think of anything more that I was saying. It was basically just me repeating that over and over again for the entire duration of the races I was doing, I think. But we've already broken out of range of the cars behind. DRS has been enabled. We're already out of that 1 second. This is genuinely just Max Verstappen simulator now. We just drive off. Nobody hears from us for the rest of the race. Everyone focuses on the battling going on behind. And, yeah, win. I put my first YouTube video out yesterday. Came out last night, 5 p.m. We did a premiere. A few people stopped in and were tuning into the premiere. It was a pretty fun time, you know. I don't usually watch back my videos after I've made them, apart from to just like briefly check to make sure there's no like glaring errors. I'll like skim over it. But to actually like sit down and properly watch it from like a viewer's perspective is not something I really do all too often, because I kind of get like self-conscious, and I think it's very easy to like reflect too much on like what you've done. Obviously like a little bit of reflection is good, but I think it's very easy when you do that to like notice all the like tiny small mistakes that you make in like, you know, your post commentary or whatever. You might say something and you're like, no, this is a stupid thing that I said or something like that, and you know, it's like by that point it's already out in the world. There's nothing you can do about it. You just have to move on and hope for the best. So I don't tend to watch them back very often, but I actually was quite proud of what I'd come out with yesterday. I thought it was a very good video, probably the best like opening video to a series I think I've done so far. Wow, are my tyres really wearing out a lot? What a shock. Okay, we'll try and be gentle with them. Something tells me we ain't meeting this target, lads. I'm not gonna be funny. We did complete some specialist goal, I think. I wonder if that was the one for driving in 4th gear. Okay, I think the tyre wearer we've kind of got under control a little bit more now, maybe. Oh, they wear out like crazy through that corner, though. Holy crap. It gained like a full % through those 2 corners alone. That was mental. Okay, 4% on 1 lap. We've so far done an average of, what is that, 4.5% per lap? So this is going to have to be a pretty not intense push lap to make sure we stay within the target, but you know, I think we should be able to do it, hopefully. The S's really wreck the tyres is the thing. Like the S's are super intense on the tyre wear. Also, I've not really been managing the battery so far, so we now find ourselves in a position where we're getting onto this big long straight without too much battery, and we're going to have to hold off Charles Leclerc for another lap, so I'm going to have to actually start thinking about how I'm working the battery now, I think. Here comes Leclerc. I'm going to try and get back ahead of him if we can. Oh dear. Okay, we're good, we're good. I'm going to go none, basically, the whole way through this sector until I get to the exit of this next corner. Okay, hopefully the tyres don't shred themselves too much through here. I'm just gently easing myself around the corner. Not too bad, not too bad. That was not a great corner, I will admit. But I think we've done it.
Great stuff, mate. You hit the target well there. Nice one. There's a long way to go in this race, though, so keep your head down. Okay, mate, this is the final lap of the race. Final lap.
Right, one more to hold on. And now that the tyre wear objective isn't there anymore, we can go full Banzai. Oh, maybe not full Banzai. Fuck me. Me when I start Tokyo drifting through the corners. Texas drifting, I guess. Okay, 8 tenths is the gap behind. Surely Leclerc doesn't catch us now. I think he may have burned all his battery as well by the looks of things. If they've actually fixed that now so the AI doesn't just go absolutely balls to the wall on their battery all the time somehow, that would also be a really welcome change after being like, oh, I have to burn all my battery all the time to keep the AI behind. This is why Antoine thought they were OP on the straights. It's not straight line speed, it's just that the battery system was really broken because I think the AI could do more like harvesting than you could. I don't know how, but yeah, somehow the AI was just way better at conserving battery than the player was able to be. But now obviously they've added engine braking in as well, and that's kind of made it another big thing. If you lift and coast into corners, you can really harvest the battery quite quickly. So yeah, there we go. Another P1. Back-to-back victories in this challenge career. Let's see if we can make it 3 in 3 races to end things off.
He has left the field behind. It is victory for Max Verstappen.
But yeah, one more race in this challenge career now. We've got through all of the episodes. And then after that, I may actually, controversially perhaps, do some F1 World stuff. Because there is a part of me that wants to truly cement myself as Kevin Magnussen's strongest soldier.
For the sport that you can't help but be delighted by today's race win.
That's something I don't see on like F1 Twitter at all. Like you see like all these like mega stands of Charles Leclerc and Max Verstappen, and I even see them for people like Lance Stroll and Pierre Gasly as well. I have never seen someone with like KM20 in their bio on Twitter. Literally not once.
Wild weekend of Formula 1 action.
Am I doing open lobbies today? Maybe. I probably will do them a bit later if I am going to be doing them today. But yeah, we will see how I feel about that. How did Perez go backwards? Bro is actually just terrible. How has he done that? Where are we in the standings now? We are now third with 30 points off the top. So I don't think, unless there's a sprint and Charles Leclerc absolutely fucks it, I don't think we can win the championship now. But we could get P2 in both championships still. So I think that's got to be the target. Is a couple of P2s. And yeah, let's move on. Nice, good stuff. Man, the weather needs to make up its fucking mind on what it wants to do today. It was raining like crazy earlier, and then it was sunny, so I opened my window, and now it's like windy and looks like it's gonna rain again. So yeah, needs to get a grip. Beat Perez in the rivalry, which is nice. We almost are at that third upgrade. Did we? We did not do one of these. I'm not sure which one that was. The material fabrication planner. Complete 5 laps without any penalties or warning during a race weekend. I'm sure I did that, no? Well, whatever. Maybe I got a warning on a lap and didn't realise it. Either way, doesn't matter. We boosted all the other ones. Sudbury Quadrenal. How's it going, Key? Hope you're doing well. Having a thrilling Thursday. Sudbury in brackets, the pasture song. Nice. I had pasture for dinner the other night. That's a bad joke. Yeah. Your Thursday is over? Well, I hope you're having a fantastic Friday in that case, Key. And it is good to have you here in the stream we will be playing your song after Kim Gordon's I'm a Man has finished. It's probably my favourite song of the year so far, or one of them. It's right up there. I like that one by Machine Drum as well, Zoom with Tanashi. That one's really good as well. There's a few good songs this year. I'm trying to let me have a look through my playlist. Anything else that's good? I think Friend of a Friend by The Smile is my most played of the year. I don't know if I'd call it my favourite though. I really like that one Never Ender by Justice. Let's see. There's a few off that Shabaka record that are really good as well. Anything else that I'm looking at here? Yeah, I think the ones I named are probably right up there. Yeah, Zoom's a great track. I really like that one. It's just like everything she says is a hook, you know? I think you heard Neverender on the radio before you suggested that album. Yeah, I think it's like doing the rounds a bit. I saw one where someone like did an AI edit of it, and I you know, regardless of what you think of AI, I think if there's one use for AI that I'll accept, it's for making good memes. Someone did an AI edit of it where they changed Tame Impala's vocals to make it sound like he was saying, "I'm at the strip club straight jorking it," or something like that. And I was like, this is a good use of AI. I approve of AI when it's being used to make me laugh like this. Right, we got to get our specialist goals on for the final one. I guess we'll do the tire one. Let's do average corner speed because I'm going to try and get pole and win. Achieve 3 purple sectors during a race weekend. That seems possible. Complete 10 laps during a race weekend or stress test any tyres to above 30%. Well, you haven't met me, clearly. We'll try that one. I don't think we'll be able to do either of these, to be honest. But we'll give it a go. Let's see. Perez's upgrade has worked. I don't think there's even much point doing an upgrade, given that we're not going to feel the benefit of it. But, you know, if we pretend we're going to be here next season, we can do that. Actually, can we? Is there even anything we can do? I don't think there is, you know. No is the answer, because Perez has done a bunch of durability upgrades over the course of the season. We've done about as many as we can do right now. So, yeah, this is going to be the car we're taking into the final race. We are the best car on the grid still, so that's all good. That hasn't stopped Perez from being fucking dog shit. Are we going to be able to... I mean, I guess we'll restart this one anyway, but it's not coming on the car in time, so that's a shame. But here we go. Final race weekend of the Challenge career. Brazil, the country where they make the best music. Don't have an alternative opinion to me or you're wrong. And let's see. We did have a few things come through. Wait, no, is that saying that the chassis upgrades are going to get reset for next season? Okay, well, I don't care because I'm not going to be... This is only a one-season thing. Right, let's just do the practice sessions then. Literally only durability boosts available now. I think the game wants me to work on durability. To which I say no. No, I won't. Really? Is there even anything I can do? No, there literally isn't. Okay. Fine. We'll do it your way. This is a good song. I'm liking this so far, Key. It's giving Elliott Smith vibes. But kind of with a bit more sort of electronic influence in there as well. DDS, American Candy, Maria, Invisible Man, Orod Obsessed. Oh, actually, yeah, Invisible Man is another one I really like thinking about it. That one didn't even come to mind initially, but yeah, I've played that song quite a fair amount this year as well. Kendrick songs are very good. Agreed. 100% agreed. I really like Euphoria in particular. I know everyone was talking about Meet the Grahams as like being the GOAT one or whatever, but I think like Euphoria is just a bit more of like a complete song, you know? That's a good question, Scrum. We got any jokers? Any jokers in chat? Type 1 right now. Bro, I hit the good stuff before starting stream today, apparently. I think Meet the Grahams is just so harsh and good for a diss. I mean, don't get me wrong. I think the material on that song is pretty terrifying. But in terms of it being like, I don't know, it's a bit more like simplistic, whereas I like the sort of high conceptness of Euphoria. It's like a very like all over the place song, multi-phased. I just think it's a really cool song. I think that's the one to me that stands on its own as a song the best, if that makes sense. Like outside of it being a Drake diss, you know. I think that's why I like that. I like that one, and I'm drawn to that one the most. I like low key. I kind of don't like Not Like Us. Like it's not a bad song or anything. It just doesn't really do it for me in the same way that the other two do, you know. But I still think Euphoria is my favorite, just because it was like, you know, that initial feeling of like, okay, he's fired back. Here we go. Right, Brazil quali time. Let's get another poll. I need to consult the setup document once again.
Atmospheric tracks don't come much better than this. We're in Brazil for qualifying.
Damn, 35-25. I would have thought it would have been higher, honestly, but what do I know? I guess there's that really long flat-out section. I think Not Like Us didn't need to be as long as it was. Yeah, I mean, how long was it in the end? It's like over 4 minutes, right? And I feel like for a club track like that, you could have made it like 2 minutes. And people would have been like, alright, this is chill. This is cool. But I think for Drake, like, when videos start emerging of people crip walking to a diss track about you, that's when you know it's over, right? Like, no matter what you do after that point, nothing's going to go well for you. 40, 45, 100, quad L, 41, 4, 9, 6, 25, 60, 98, 54, all maxes. Alright. Fucking send it, lad. Ending to this Sudbury song is amazing. Yeah, it's giving me big, like, Paranal, Asian Glow, like, Longinus type vibes, you know? I don't know how much, like, in that scene you've heard, but I really... Oh, shoot, the engine's fucked. Oh, no. Whoops. We may be in trouble, lads. I didn't even think to consult that. Alright, time to see how good the engine really is. Boom! Hear the Asian Glow feat Quadeca song, and I like Paranal. Yeah, no, Paranal is sick. And Asian Glow is just kind of like... Asian Glow and Sonyos Tomam Konta are like the two other artists in that scene that I'm like a big fan of. I'm not a huge fan of Zella Deer. I've never really been able to get into their music quite as much, but I do really like that new Sonyos Tomam Konta album as well. Very shoegazy. It's really sick. And there's a cover of Scarborough Fair on that one as well, which is also really good. Right, everything about that lap apart from turn 1 was really good. So I think if we can actually do a good turn 1, we'll be actually cooking. So yeah, just the race left to go now. 5 laps, and we will be done with this week's challenge career, which is a pretty exciting prospect. I'm kind of surprised I got pole after I made that lap 1 mistake or turn 1 mistake. But yeah, we're up to 97 rating now. Have I listened to the new Underscores song? I don't believe so, no. I need to listen to that new Magdalena Bay track as well. I saw that came out on like Tuesday and I still haven't heard it. Sorry, I don't think I said Tuesday quite as aggressively British enough. Tuesday, innit? There we go. That's a bit more like it. I just need to remind myself of where I'm from. I don't want to turn into one of those British people that has like a really aggressively fake European accent that they do. I don't know if anyone else has noticed this. That there is a wealth of British, particularly like younger people, I would say. But I feel like even some people in their like 30s do it, where I don't know if it's to make themselves sound like more intelligent or like cooler or what it is, but they'll put on like this weird like pseudo-European twang to their accent that's like, you can still tell they're British, but you can also tell they're like putting like some kind of European spin on it. The guy from One Direction, what's his name? Is it Liam Payne, I think is the one? That like I've seen interviews with him like in the last couple of years where he's decided that he's going to start putting on a like pseudo-European accent, and I don't really understand why. Like, you know, even if you sound British, like that's because that's where you're from, you know? Like, I don't get why trying to, like, erase your, like, not even heritage, but you know what I mean? Like, it just makes you sound like more of an idiot if you put on a fake accent.
Interlagos, always a very special race here in
and
Brazil.
I've noticed it with some like British Formula 1 drivers as well. I think that one's a bit more forgivable because at least those people actually like, you know, spend a lot of time around other people who are like from various European countries and spend a lot of time in other European countries and stuff like that. So I would understand a bit more if they end up coming out with a slightly more European sounding accent, but I've never understood it with people who've like grown up and lived in Britain their entire life.
Fernando Alonso, Leclerc, Oscar Piastri, Hamilton, Bottas, Albon, Stroll, Joe, Sainz, Ocon, Gasly, Sargent, Magnussen, Russell, Sonoda.
I feel like I need to get better at being able to pin down people's accents, because I still like sometimes get very like confused when I hear some accents. I'm like, that person could be from anywhere.
We're both looking forward to a really intriguing race today. Well, it's the last race of the season, but there's still plenty to prove.
Hopefully the engine doesn't fail on us.
Is getting the right mentality for this season closer.
Yeah, a lot of races to cover, but it's the same for the drivers. It comes at you thick and fast.
Speaking of The Smile, it's their new album I'm playing right now. Wall of Eyes is the name of the record.
It's a great time to just enjoy it if there's nothing that can change in the
Friend of a Friend is on this one. Like I said, I think that's my most played song of the year. It's either
that
that or that Lemon Twigs one, which is pretty catchy track as well.
If it's been a bit of a year to forget, you can try and take a bit of solace in this Grand Prix. End on a high and carry that energy into next season.
Indeed, I am going to be gunning for the win here, but it won't be easy.
Right, well, it all comes down to this then, doesn't it? You're still in with a shot at the Drivers' Championship, the biggest prize in this sport. Now get out there on track and come back with that trophy.
We are, in fact, not in with a shot of winning the Drivers' Championship. I don't know why he would say that, but here we go. Okay, actually took turn one properly this time. Good stuff.
Okay, we're monitoring somewhere on the internal combustion engine. Be aware that we're going to start to see a loss of power. The energy store's depleting, reducing our overall capacity. The more charge you hold,
I have to
the
focus
faster that
very
capacity
hard
will drop.
on battery charge here, I think. If we want basically any chance of doing this. Probably shouldn't have flicked it up through the corner, to be honest. I probably should have waited. But now we've got almost a full charge. How big of a Nick Drake fan am I? Pretty much the biggest, not the biggest Nick Drake fan, but like I massively love his music. Pink Moon is like a top 10 album of all time for me.
DRS will be enabled this lap. You can use it when you're within 1 second of the car ahead.
It's
in
really,
the
really
DRS
good.
zone.
It was one of the first like music nerd albums I think I was exposed to, and I think that gives me like an immense nostalgia for it as well, because it reminds me of when, like, I don't want to say when music was exciting, because obviously music is still exciting for me, otherwise I wouldn't, you know, like listen to it as much as I do, but like it reminds me of like when I still felt like there were lots of like existing albums out there that I'd heard that are like super exciting or something like that, whereas now I feel like I'm kind of waiting for the next new album that is going to be super exciting to come out, whenever that might be. Listen to Pink Moon for the first time today. What did you think? Did you like it? Because I know a lot of people, when they maybe aren't as like new to the whole like music nerddom scene, they they don't quite get it as much, I think. And I'm not like slagging you off or anything if you didn't get it, like, because I think it's totally understandable. You liked it quite a lot? Well, that's sick then.
Engine's running too hot. Engine is running too hot. Let's keep it a bit cooler for now, please.
Because yeah, like I said, I think a lot of people don't always get it like on their first try, and it takes a bit more time. One track really stuck with you? Which one? Just out of curiosity. Because I remember the first time... Oh, I can ask you this question in a second when you come back from the ads in that case. I'll try and see if I can get ahead of Norris in the meantime.
That wasn't quite what we needed, I'm afraid, but listen, don't worry about it. It's a long
Yeah, well,
way
I'm in
to
the
go,
fucking
so
dirty air
focus
now. Of
till
course
the
I
end.
wasn't going to be able to... Honestly, what is this game like, man? Oh, your engine's running too hot while you're stuck behind another car. It's not good enough. Fine. Welcome back. Yeah, I was going to ask which song it was that really stuck with you, because I remember the first time I heard the album, it was the song Parasite in particular that was like the one that I was really like, wow, this is like an all-timer already, and it's only the first time I've heard it. So I'd be curious to see which one it was for you, because I like a lot of the songs on that album now, don't get me wrong, like the title track, Place to Be, Things Behind the Sun, all of these songs are like all-timers as well now for me, I would say. Oh shit, we're coming under pressure from Perez. Well, I think that may be the win out of the question now, lads. I want to play you a song and I want you to guess which one it is. Oh, I see. You're going to play me a different song that reminds you of the song that you like. Is that what we're doing?
Let's just overtake and burn off some of this energy.
I'll see if I can do it. God, the engine is really wearing down now. I'm just getting swallowed. And now Charles Leclerc is shoving me off track as well. Nice one, buddy.
Okay, we've lost a position. That's us down a place. Okay, mate, final lap. Keep your concentration and let's bring it home.
I think it's a sample, but could just be same chords, not 100%. Alright, yeah, we can, if you have enough to redeem the song request, we can play it after I finish this race. Because we're on the last lap now. See if I can get these guys on the line or something if they're harvesting. Reno
Okay,
fall asleep duo lane.
We'll
give it a try.
The issue, so keep temps under control, please.
Alright, I think we actually might be able to get Leclerc here. Close him down. Around the outside. Hell frickin' yeah, brother. P4.
That's what it is. He's just too slow, so it's impossible to keep him behind.
It was alright. Not the end of the world. Fall asleep, do it alone. Acoustic version? Or... because I can't seem to find the non-acoustic version. On Spotify, at least. Okay. I'll turn the music up a tad as well, because it's a bit quiet when the engine noise is up.
Our drivers are making their way out for the podium celebrations, and it's going to be McLaren picking up the winner's trophy.
Yeah, and that'll play after this song.
Congratulations to the entire team. Well, what a championship it has been. Young talent shining through once again. I've been Alex Jakes. My thanks to the whole team. We'll see you next year when Formula One returns.
Well, P3 in the championship in the end, 28 points behind Charles Leclerc. Sergio Perez did not carry us to a Constructors' Championship either. P2 in that. Ferrari's year, apparently. But it is what it is. Overall, my thoughts on Challenge Career. I think this is really cool because it gives people a taster of what career mode is like without, like, absolutely, like, bombarding them with career mode related stuff. So I think that's good. But I do think I just prefer doing a normal career mode, to be perfectly honest. But I'll probably still play these because they are good. And yeah, overall, I think it's pretty cool. I'm pretty happy with how that was generally. And this one will probably be going up on the YouTube at some point. I'm going to edit all 3 of the episodes I did together as like a sort of overarching episode. I like all these points breakdowns and stuff. We're 230th in the world right now, which isn't too bad, actually. But I don't know how many people will have done this, because episode 3 only dropped like 3 hours ago. So I wouldn't be surprised if not that many people have done it yet. But what did we get overall? 69,996. That's a lot of 6s and 9s. Nice. Right then. Time to become K-Mag's strongest soldier in F1 World, I think. Check my unread mail. Got the Max Verstappen helmet. Nice. Anything I can unlock in the podium pass yet? Yes, I got one thing. I think it goes up to 50, right? So we're already halfway there. That's pretty good. I reckon we can make it all the way to 50. Yeah, right, let's dive into some F1 World stuff. Do I have anything in the garage? No. Have I got any completed goals? Perhaps. Oh, it's... is it called Horn? Yeah, that's definitely an interpolation. Yeah, well, I'm not surprised you're a fan in that case. Am I in the promotion group? I am. Not. Yes? Oh, no, I am. Wait, what the hell? Okay, that was weird. Why? I'm pressing down. Why? I don't get that. There we go. Okay. Well, I'm on 67 points, and we are in the promotion group quite comfortably at the moment, so we'll try and get ourselves further up. I don't know if there's going to be a higher promotion group than that or not. But yeah, I'm just going to do some of the like solo events for now, I reckon. We did the time trial challenge already. Let's do the arcade race, maybe. Let's see. Expected finish position, license level, fastest lap. Any fan points for this? I don't think so, but we'll get them for doing the fan liaison. What are the fan liaison ones? Let's have a look. What have I got in fan liaison? Because that's where you get the fan points from. 15 laps in any game mode at any track. So we have to do 7 more for that. Finish on the podium 2 times any game mode. So let's try and get on the podium in this arcade race. Probably the best way we could do that. We'll do it with Ferrari. How about that? And we'll have Leclerc as our teammate, I think. Difficulty. I can't amp up the difficulty from 35. Alright, well, we're definitely going to get on the podium in that case. Can I change anything else? I don't think so. Need more channel points purely for song requests? Well, you got to spend more time in the stream. Or you can try and gamble when I do my predictions. But I don't do those very often, so... As fun as gambling is, I'm not sure you're going to get too many opportunities to do it. I love gambling. You know what they say? Gambling is good for the soul. Or something like that. Right, Austria. We actually have a setup for this one. Right, let's go. 5 laps, Austria. P2. We'll see if we can do it. 35 AI. It's going to be tough, guys, but I believe in myself. Bro is not a good influence. Look, man. There's this saying they have in gambling, right? Which is that 90% of people who are addicted to gambling end up quitting just 1 game away from the one where they hit it big. It seems like a no-brainer to me. I think last time I made this joke on stream, people got mad at me actually for like diminishing like people who have serious like gambling addictions. So I should be careful what I say, really. But yeah, disclaimer: everything I say regarding gambling is a joke. If you genuinely feel that you do have an unhealthy addiction to anything, please do seek the requisite professional help and support from those around you who love and care for you. And don't take anything I say personally, because at the end of the day, I don't know you. Well, this is just like doing time trial, really. This is what 35 AI feels like, in case you guys are wondering.
We can now use DRS. DRS now available.
Everything to do with gambling is a 50-50 chance? Yeah, because you either do it or you don't. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. This is what I've been trying to tell people for years, and nobody believes me when I say that. I say to people, you know, there's a 50% chance of me being the 15th person to walk on the moon. Because I either will be or I won't. I swear, so many people these days just have a complete fundamental lack of understanding of how probability works. It really is that simple. You know, people will say, oh, if you've got a 50% chance of doing one thing and a 50% chance of doing another thing, then that's a 25% chance of doing both things. I'm like, no. It's a 50% chance of doing both things, because either you'll do both of them or you won't. Nobody gets it. You are right. People are so close-minded these days. They can only take their own opinions on board, and they won't listen to any other opinion, no matter how reasonable and logical it is. They'll just say stuff like, you're wrong, and go back to math class, idiot. And I'm like, actually, in the UK, it's called maths, thank you very much. Incredibly tunnel vision. It's like there's one prescribed way of thinking, and every other way of thinking is wrong. There's a good reminder from Nightbot, if there is anyone in the Discord as well, or sorry, anyone in the stream right now who's not in the Discord, feel free to join, and maybe one day I'll actually post something that people can interact with in there. Maybe I should get FM bot. Maybe that way people will want to type messages in my Discord, and maybe that will naturally just increase the activity of it. Because I feel like right now I just end up rambling to myself about F1 related things, and that's about it.
Okay, well done.
And true, if you are not following the stream, please feel free to drop a follow if you are enjoying the content. It really does help me out. Or if you are a recovering gambling addict, feel free to follow as well for advice on how to maximize profit. I am a terrible, terrible person, and I do not deserve a following. Oh, is this the rotation where it posts all of my Nightbot messages in one go? Because, yeah, I do have a new video out on my YouTube channel as well. Daily gambling tips channel upcoming, yeah. You definitely want to take gambling advice from the guy who quit his job to be a full-time streamer. That's the guy. That's the guy that you want fighting your corner when it comes to gambling.
Final lap.
50% chance I'm the next XQC. True. And you know what? I'm gonna back myself with those odds as well. Next time the people in my life say you can't be a full-time streamer, you make basically no money, and you know you don't have anywhere near the size audience you would need to consider doing it full-time, I'm gonna say yeah, but there's a 50% chance I'm successful. Would you not take those odds? If it was your dream, if you had a 50% chance of achieving your dream, would you not go for it? Would you not jump at the opportunity to do that? Something to think about. Well, this was an easy race. This is why we play with tech level modifier. But unfortunately, you can't do it in the arcade races specifically. But yeah, we have got that podium finish we needed. So that should be one goal completed. A few more fan points on the board. Look at me in the Ferrari. I don't think I fit it personally. I've always seen myself much more as a Haas man.
Welcoming their driver over the line. It's celebrations in the Styrian Alps.
A great display of...
I just see you won by 19 seconds. Yeah, that's 35 AI difficulty for you, and I wasn't allowed to change it. But you get good rewards.
We're getting to such an important point of the...
So that's why I did it. It's fucking insane. Yeah, the AI is just really bad on that difficulty. They break like 10 years before the corner or something like that. Here we go. It's Friend of a Friend. Holy shit, what a song. Alright, what do we got next? Drive 10 miles in any game mode in any track. Should be fairly doable. Complete 3 races. That should be fairly doable. 5 clean laps. Shouldn't be a problem. 10 clean sectors. Also shouldn't be. What is Bathurst? That's like an endurance race. I think that's World Endurance Championships. I'm not sure what exactly model of car they do in that one. But yeah, that's not an F1 related thing. They have it in Gran Turismo, which is another game I do play sometimes, though. Right, let's go back to do some more races. We could do these... I want to do these daily ones first. 10th or better, 5th or better, 3rd or better are the targets for this one. So I'm going to try... Let's have a look. What tech level am I? I'm 160, and this is a 205 race. So, yeah, 55 is fine. I don't want to go above 100 extra. So this is now going to be a 260 event, and I'm a 160. I think that should be doable.
Well, hello and welcome to this F1 World event. We have new venues, new drivers, and plenty.
Family used to watch them. Attention span was way too bad for that. I mean, yeah. I think when you're a kid, I'm not saying you're a kid now, but I'm assuming this is when you were like younger. When you're a kid, like
285 meters above
watching a 6-hour race, I can see why your attention span would not be there. My dad used to watch the F1 when I was a kid. No way I was sitting down and watching the whole goddamn thing when I was, you know, 7. But now I will happily sit and watch a Formula 1 race of a weekend, every weekend. And I will bloody well enjoy it.
There is always a party atmosphere here. The drivers will be roared.
Don't know why I'm watching through all this stuff. We can just skip this.
Okay, let's try not to worry about being down here at the back.
Let's get a setup for Mexico. I think I've driven Mexico on this game yet, so it's going to be interesting. 40-30. We've got... Oh, wait, I should probably load... Oh, no, I didn't mean to do that. Probably load my Belgium and then adjust that, actually. Oh. Yeah, so what was it? 40-30. 40-45, 100. Triple left. 41-10. 9. 6. 25. 55. 98-54. All max on the tyres. Boom. Right, let's go. How do you say realm copier? Like I just said it. A lot of people think it's real M copier, which if it was, the M would 100% be capitalized in the name as well. Some people think it's realm copier or something like that, which I'm like, I'm not French, so that doesn't really make much sense. Oh, front wing damage, nice. Rip my chances of getting third in this race now, probably.
Okay, be careful with the front wing. You've taken some minor damage.
It's because the AI brake like a year before the corner actually comes up. You can send it on them through the corners and stuff, which is nice. In fact, I'm still making overtakes of the yellow front wing is kind of remarkable, really, but it's just because the AI on 35 difficulty, so you have to try and boost the speed of their cars by loads to actually make it possible for them to be even remotely competitive against you. But once you reach the maximum tech level, the highest tech level modifier you can do is like 50, so after that point it doesn't really even make a huge difference.
Okay, DRS is now available.
Always say realm copier. Yeah, some people do say that as well. I think that's like fine, right? But yeah, it is realm copier, just like copying realm, I guess. I don't know. It comes from, I don't know if I've told you the story or not, but it comes from when I was 7 or 8, I think. And I had a homework, like, research task when I was in school. It was about, like, oceans or some shit, I don't know. Something to do with that. And they gave us, like, a piece of paper that had, like, a short brief on it being, like, you need to research about oceans, answer these questions, whatever. And then after the actual, like, brief of what we had to do, it said, well, what it wanted to say was don't just copy reams of information from the internet. Actually write things in your own words, basically. But the teacher who'd like printed it made a typo, and so they wrote, don't just copy realms of information instead. And as a young child who was somewhat precocious and you know, maybe you could argue I was maybe slightly above your sort of average ability to spell. I kind of just assumed that every adult was really, really intelligent when I was a child. And as a result of that, I found it really, really funny when they made spelling errors. Because I was like, Christ, how stupid are these people that they can't even... Really? Well... That's like my front wing mostly just entirely gone now. But yeah, and so I found it really funny. And I also basically was like, well, they haven't said I can't copy reams of information from the internet. So I just did it. I just copied a bunch of stuff off Wikipedia or whatever. And yeah, like that obviously meant I completed the homework task probably quicker than they were expecting to. I had a bit of time to play a game that night. I was like, oh, I'm going to try out this RuneScape thing that everyone's talking about. So I played some RuneScape, made an account, and I called myself Realm Copier, because that's what I had just done in my eyes. And it just kind of stuck, I guess. I don't know. Like, people think it's a cool username now. And I've pretty much used it for almost everything since I was about 8 years old, I reckon. And that was what, like nearly 15 years ago now? It's kind of crazy that that was 15 years ago, first and foremost. Name backstory is a bit cooler than mine. I mean, I think, no disrespect to people, but my name backstory is a lot cooler than a lot of people's, because there's like a lot of like conscious like thought put into it, I guess. But like I said, it just was one thing that like I did on one day, and then it just kind of kept throughout the years. What is the backstory behind your name, if you still want to tell it after that? Oh, I'm just going to use a flashback. I legitimately stopped looking at the screen. I know what you're thinking. Couldn't you have just used a flashback for the front wing damage? And technically, yes, you are correct. Just wanted a shortish name with a K in it. Interesting. So you decided with the most impossible to decipher and pronounce name I've ever seen. How is it pronounced, like, in full? Because in my head it's like Keek. But I don't know if that's correct. I know a lot of people just pronounce it kick, which I'm like, that feels like it's not right. Also, like, I didn't know if it was like some New Zealand thing as well. I didn't think to worry about pronunciation when I made it. Low key, I know what you mean, because my music production alias, which is I pronounce it Kandja. Most people pronounce it Kandai, C-A-R-N-D-Y-E. Again, I didn't think one iota about pronunciation. So people pronounce it all kinds of ways, and they're like, is that how it's pronounced? And I'm like, yes. No matter which way people pronounce it, I'm like, yeah, you can pronounce it like that.
And you kept it clean. Amazing.
We did get P3. Pretty good stuff. Didn't expect that we would be there. Key or Key. Most common ways of saying it full. I think I'm just going to keep calling you Key and not worry about the full pronunciation of it, I think. Oh, dude, Bending Hectic. What a song.
They led from lights out to the flag.
Low key song of the year, 2023.
Brilliant stuff by them.
Congratulations to RC on winning the race.
Welcome then to the podium, our top three drivers. What a great effort from them today in a very difficult race.
Yeah, I think I'll just stick with Key. I think it's the easiest way. Why am I watching podium ceremonies for F1 World, man? Is my brain okay? Hold on, I'm going to change my title as well because we're not doing Challenge Career anymore, obviously. I'm going to change it to becoming... Oh, wait, I accidentally deleted the... Wait, is the YouTube thing not in there? It's not. What the fuck? Or is it? Oh, no, it is. Okay, we're good. I'll change it on here. Becoming Kevin Magnussen's strongest fan zone soldier. There we go.
And that concludes.
Because someone has to be a fan of him. Reminder that I came third in that race with no front wing, by the way. Just pointing that out. Well, I say no front wing. Part of a front wing. Definitely not what could be considered a whole front wing. Right. Any more goals completed? Yes, tons. Awesome. Give it to me. Give me the cash. And the fan points. Win 2 races at any track. Activate DRS 10 times. Any game mode, any track. Let's get the bonus goal as well, which is 5 clean laps, any game mode, any track. Awesome. And then we'll just get some random ones. I don't really need to pay attention to these ones. It's just the fan liaison ones that I care about. Because those are the ones that are going to give me those sweet, sweet fan points, baby. We also have another set of car parts to put on our car. We can increase the tech level. 9 new items available. That's an upgrade. Yeah, I mean, we'll just take all of these unless they're a downgrade. Good stuff. Right. What do we got? 191. Dismantle these. Do I have any critical thingy to upgrade this as well? Because I think that's something I need to do. Boost tech level. Oh, I don't even need critical insight. There we go. It's another trophy. Any trophies I can do today as well, actually. Let's have a look. Can't do 2-player career today, obviously, because I don't think anyone's going to want to start one with me today. My team. Oh my god, you have to do my team? I just realized. Oh, Christ. Okay, well, that's something we can do at some point. Maybe I'll do a my team stream save after all. I wasn't going to do it, but here we go. Constructors and drivers, that's not going to be something I'm going to be able to do for a while, unless I do it in, like, challenge career, I guess. Fastest in all practice sessions, pole and win. Actually, let's filter by not earned. There we go. Probably easiest. Photo mode should be fairly straightforward. Let's see. 100 stickers in the compendium. That should just be a case of just doing that. Driver rating of 99. That won't be easy, but we might be able to do it. Driver rating of 80 with a custom driver should be fairly achievable. Focus of 90 should be achievable. Increase a rivalry to career defining. Yeah, all of these I don't think we'll be able to do. I'm just trying to see if there's anything. Complete 25 dynamic objectives. That should be something that's coming up fairly soon, I think. A lot of these are career related, obviously. Dismantle 50 items in F1 World. We should be getting to that soonish. Complete a goal from each of the 7 vendors in F1 World. We could probably do that today, to be honest. Get promoted to a higher division in ranked. That should be achievable this week as long as I do a few rank races. As Lando Norris win a race at Silverstone in a McLaren should be doable. Spend a total of 1,000 fan tokens. We're getting there, but 1,000 is a lot. Be in the winning zone of either a constructor or driver fan zone room. Kevin Magnussen, baby. We're doing it today. Locking your fan zone choices for 3 seasons. That's just going to take some time. Sprint race, Grand Prix, and set the fastest lap in a single race weekend. Yeah, that should be possible without too much issue, I think. What do I think of Blonde by Frank? I think that is a really good album. One of my favorite albums of all time. I recently put my girlfriend's sister onto it. I say recently, it was like 2 years ago now. And now she says it's one of her favorite albums of all time as well. So I'm something of a tastemaker, if I do say so myself. In my head it was recently. And then I remembered it actually wasn't as recently as I thought. Okay, compendium, 2 entries, let's go. That's a duplicate. That's not a duplicate. Stick it in, boys. We don't have any critical insight to get any more at the moment. And I guess we'll go back to doing some more events. We'll do the Europe quick race now, but I'm going to have to change the tech level modifier of this, otherwise we're going to get absolutely clowned. Let's see. We'll go down to 5 for this, I think. Because I feel like going 100 above is pretty good. I prefer car seat headrest cover of Ivy over Frank's version. That is a controversial opinion. That is a Certified hot take. Wait, is this 205? I thought this was 255. Oh no, it is just 205 now. Wait, was I only 50 above on the last one then in that case? Maybe I was. Oh well. Maybe that's right. Maybe that's the place I need to be. Maybe 50 above my tech level is what I need to be. Oh, but I just boosted my tech level, didn't I? No wonder this is going to be piss easy. Okay. Well,
I know you're frustrated to be this far back on the grid, but you've got to keep that under control.
this should be a fairly
Keep a
easy
cool
race for me.
head and work your way through the field gradually as you go. It's not all going to be one.
Maybe see if we can win it without a front wing. Let's see. Where are we? Silverstone. 35.20. Start with. 40, 45, 100. Max left. 41, 6, 9, 6. 25, 27. No, 25, 57, sorry. And then 98, 53. And then max tire pressures. Boom. Alright. There you go. Thingy back up real quick. Yeah, it's entirely possible it might be recency bias if you heard it more recently, but... I mean, I don't know if I actually heard the car seat headrest version, if I'm perfectly honest with you. But I just know that people really like the Frank Ocean version of the song, so I can only imagine that it's a controversial opinion. But Car Seat Headrest is a good artist. I do think their latest album was not the most amazing thing I've ever heard in my life. I did like that song. Is it called Can't Cool Me Down or something like that? That was a pretty decent song. But I think the rest of the album was fairly forgettable. But I do like Twin Fantasy and Teens of Denial, all those iconic car seat headrest albums. Can't say I've listened to a lot of newer stuff. Yeah, I mean, he had that album a few years ago. I think it was like 2020, right? Does he use he pronouns? I can't remember. They might use they, I think. I'm not sure. But anyway. The yeah, the latest album was like 2020, I think, and that was like pretty mediocre. And since then, they've not really come out with anything else. But yeah, I think Twin Fantasy is probably like the most iconic album. Definitely the best one in my opinion. I think we're gunning for P3 in this race again to get the maximum boost that we can get.
DRS now enabled. DRS
What are the thingy boosts we got? A couple of them are after pitting, so that's not relevant. 11 pit speed after fastest sector 2 doesn't really matter. And then 23 weight reduction for 60 seconds after fastest sector 3. Okay, that should be good. Yeah, I usually do as well. I just know that car seat headrest's like name is Will Toledo. So I wasn't sure, like, you know, because it's a man's name typically. But yeah, I try to do the same thing now. I try not to do that thing that I think most people used to do like 10 years ago on the internet, which was like anyone that you don't know the gender of, you just assume as a man. Because nowadays that's quite often not correct. I feel like it's one of those things though that as long as you're like being seen to like actually care, like people don't really mind like if you make the occasional mistake here and there. Like I have a family member who recently came out as non-binary, and I'm not gonna lie, obviously like I've had a number of years of referring to them as their assigned gender. So it's been a bit of a struggle for me to kind of get used to making that switch, but they're really like chill about it. They just correct me, and I'm just like, yeah, I'm sorry, and they're like, you know, it's cool, just do what you can, and I you know, I'm getting better, so I think that's like the sort of minimum effort you can expect from someone is like, if you get it wrong, just, you know, apologize and correct yourself. And that's kind of like how I've been trying to operate, but like also like not trying to dwell on it too much as well, because I think sometimes you can end up overdoing it, you know, by like, you know, when someone uses like they them pronouns or something, and every time you refer to them you're like, and they, you know, like really like ham it home or something like that. I feel like it can almost end up like feeling the opposite way, which is like, it's a chore for me to like respect you, basically. I think a lot of the problem with it, I don't know, are we talking about this? I guess we're talking about this now. We've moved on from talking about car seat headrest. This is the topic now. I think a lot of the problem I notice with that kind of thing in the world is that a lot of people conflate this notion of respect and dignity. And people say this thing that is like, oh, I'm only going to treat you with respect if you treat me with respect, or something like that, which is basically, you know, people use this notion of respect as meaning, you know, you have to like respect my authority and stuff like that, and respect that I'm like better than you basically and of a higher status than you, or I'm not going to treat you with dignity, which is, you know, basically saying like, I'm not going to treat you like a human being unless you treat me in this particular way. And I don't know, it kind of got me thinking about it quite a lot, because I feel like people do conflate the two quite often and think that like one is like interchangeable with the other almost, and I don't really think that's like fair, I guess. I think it's one of those things where it's like, I always say, not everyone deserves to be treated with respect, but everyone does deserve to be treated with dignity. I think that's kind of my viewpoint on it. Is like, everyone deserves to be treated like a human being, but not everyone deserves to be treated with like, you know, you actually respect them and think highly of them, because not everyone has done enough to do that. And I think the default shouldn't be to respect someone, but I think the default should be to treat someone with that dignity. But that's just my feeling on it. Yeah, I don't know. I kind of had some thoughts on that, and I was like, fuck it, you know, we might as well make it deep chat hour again real quick or something like that. But yeah, I don't know. I've been watching the new Doctor Who recently. That's pretty good. I was a bit unsure on it in the first couple of episodes, and then the latest couple have absolutely knocked it out of the park. Been really good, really kind of, you know, massively exceeded my expectations based on how kind of poor it's been recently. You know, a lot of people have been saying it's like completely irredeemable garbage, but the last couple episodes I think have been really solid, so it's got me excited. Got me excited about watching Doctor Who in the year 2024. Crazy times. I think, what's his name? Ncuti Gatwa is like, just like oozes the character. He really fits the role really well.
Nice one. Very lovely drive. On to the next one.
Oh, that was just brilliant. It was super clean, and we got the win. Well done.
Yeah, I envisioned that was going to be a pretty easy race as soon as I got into first. And my expectations were not subverted.
A fantastic British Grand Prix, and what a performance. And that will do us today on another thrilling F1
Wasn't it much Cities of
World
Eve?
contest.
I listened to Man Plays the Horn a fair amount when it came out, that album. I really like that track, The Sun, the Moon, the Spa, off of Man Plays the Horn. And I've heard most of their albums, like, once, at least. I remember I listened to, what's the album with Power Approaches on it? I listened to that one on stream, and I remember there was a guy in here that said it was the worst thing he'd ever heard in his life. Yeah, Gum. That was... I honestly quite enjoyed the album, but I think the stream was not vibing with it. Any more fan liaison points we can do? Not at the moment. I like Gum more than Man Plays the Horn. I think for me, Man Plays the Horn is my favourite one. Just because that's the one I have, like, the most, like, strong memories with. Like, it reminds me of, like, you know, I would be... it was, like, my final year of university, like, my final term of university. I was rocking up to university every day. Stick on a bit of Man Plays the Horn. Or the other one I was listening to a lot was that Big Thief album that came out right around the same time. Black Pleasure 2012 is my favourite. I don't think I've heard that one, honestly. Not coming to mind. Oh, you can sort by not completed now. Oh, I see. That's sick, actually. It's the pink one? Yeah, I don't... Let me have a look on RYM real quick, see if I've seen it. Oh, I typed Cities AV. There we go. Oh, okay. It's down on RYM as a mixtape, which is probably why I haven't heard it. Okay, that's not too long. Maybe I'll give it a listen at some point. Where am I in the fan zones now? Oh, these are the overall zones. Magnussen's still only in 19th, but maybe I'll be his strongest soldier. I am indeed the strongest K-Mag soldier. What about in the constructor zone? 4th. Okay, we've still got a ways to go to get to the top. But if I can at least get into the top 3, that would be pretty sick. But we are officially Kevin Magnussen's strongest fan zone soldier. And no one can take this away from me. But we've still got another 54 days and 19 hours to stay there. So you bet your ass we are going to be grinding. Right, we... Yeah, I think I'm just going to not bother with keeping lower level ones, even if they are unique. It doesn't really matter. Oh, wait. This one's already got a contract for another event. That's fine then. We'll save it for now. But their contracts are expiring, these two, in the next one. So we'll do one more race, and we'll get back to that. Right. What should we do now? What have we still got? Sort by not completed. We've got the A license holders bonus event, B license holders bonus event, 50% Grand Prix. I'm a bit nervous to do this one because it's going to be so bloody long, and also I don't have a setup that works for longer than 5 lap races. And then we've got a series of 25% races as well. So I think we'll try the A license holders event, which by default is... Let's see, tech level modified is... If we turn it to 0, what is it? 125. And what tech level are we? 175. So I want to boost this 100, I think. And then we'll do these two. Where are we? Singapore. Okay. That's going to be quite high downforce, I reckon. Yeah, 50-40.
to put the starting position out of your mind and just focus on the race ahead. We can still do a good job here today.
So 50-40 on the on the wings, then 40-45 100, max left on all, 41 3 14 10 25 65 97 54 and then max on the tires. Oh crap. Alright, let's send it, boys. I think this is my first time racing Singapore on this game, actually. I can't think of a time I've done it up to this point, so... We've got to make up, what, 4 positions a lap? We've already done 4 on this lap. So, we're doing pretty good. But it will get harder to make up more positions on a lap, the more laps that pass by. So we want to try and make up as many on lap 1 as we can. That's kind of the prime time for making positions.
Let's focus now for the rest of the race. DRS now available.
Man, it's such a good day to be Kevin Magnussen's strongest soldier. I think next time I'll do Lance Stroll, though. If he seems to be the least popular choice. Everyone hates Stroll, then Stroll is my favourite. That's how it works. What's that thing? If Stroll has 1 million fans, I'm one of them. If Stroll has 10 fans, I'm one of them. If Stroll has 1 fan, that's me. If Stroll has no fans, I'm no longer in this world. If the world is against Stroll, then I'm against the world.
If you think you can get past, make use of the overtake button and see what you can do. No issues with tyre wear for now. Keep taking care of them.
I tell you what, we're making good progress through this race. I don't know if we're quite going to get quite to the front, but I'm happy that,
nice move.
what, 2.5 laps, we've already made up 11 positions. It's about what we'd want to have done. 8 more to go, and we will be in the lead of the race. But, oh my god, whoever is in that black car is so far out in front. There's no goddamn way we're winning this race. I didn't even see that. I wonder what tech level that black car is. Fuck my life. That's crazy. I feel like the modifier we've gone for is good, though. It feels like I can actually race without, like, feeling like I'm just overpowered all the time. And also for a track I've not driven on this year's game yet, we are looking pretty decent.
Okay, well done. That's 3 clean laps in a row. Beautiful stuff. Keep it going.
Ah. Wall hit. I think I can burn more battery than I've been using so far. That guy was harvesting. Pretty good. See if we can get top 5. I think that can still be achievable. I think the... Christ. How did I not get damage from that? I think the top 3 might be out of reach.
Okay, this is your final lap. Final lap of the race.
Lol, nice one, clown. I think 4th might happen, but I think fake Adam is too far ahead. We need to get P3. We also don't have DRS to magic here, which is a problem. Yeah, I'm genuinely curious as to who's the black car is, because that is so far out in front. It's so far out in front, I'm genuinely wondering if it's a human player. I didn't even know if they could join these races or not. I was pretty confident they can. We can find out why if I pause. No, it's not a human player. If I paused, it would have kept me going if this was a... or like online race. It's RC. Dude, RC is a fucking F1 World Warrior. What the fucking Christ. He finished like 10 seconds ahead of anyone else. Maybe even more than that. I think I got him. I think I got him on the line. I think that's P4.
Yes, good stuff. That is a good day's work.
Oh, I had to finish 5th or better. Okay. Well, then we hit all the targets, which is good. Driver of the day as well. Pretty good.
What a great race it's been then. Another classic Singapore Grand Prix. And they've held on to take the checkered flag here today.
And they led every...
A show-stopping...
There he is. The pocket rocket himself.
Well, I don't know if you're a fan of a
12 seconds.
But I feel that race
And he did a
today
faster
has
lap
set
than I
sort
did.
of
Granted, I was in traffic the whole time.
Join us next time
But his
for
tech
more
level wasn't
F1
even that
talk.
much higher than, like, these ones. So I don't really even know what that's about. That's just pure dominance. On a level we may never see in Formula 1 again. I feel like whenever there's a dominant driver in Formula 1, people are always immediately like, we may never see this level of dominance again. It's like... If what we've seen in the past is anything to go by, we probably will. Got some good fan zone points from that, though. And we completed a ton of fan liaison ones as well. I found out how we spend the fan tokens, by the way, guys, if anyone cares. Let me do the bonus goal here real quick. Activate DRS 5 times. Okay, should be fine. Yeah, the way that you spend the fan tokens, let me just go through all the new items I've got real quick. Sign new contracts to our thingies as well. Get rid of this one because we've got a new legendary sponsor. Pretty good. Right. Sign this one a contract. Is there any critical insight ones? No. Best one I can do is +1 insight, which is pretty good, to be fair. And then here we've got this guy. Contract. I guess we'll go for the epic one, right? Almost up to 200 tech level now. Feels like maybe the tech level is a little bit harder this this game compared to last game. Like, it doesn't seem like it's going up quite as much. But maybe I'm just coping. Right, I was gonna do fan tokens, wasn't I? So when you go to engineering, which is done by pressing square on PS5, I don't know what that would be. You can spend fan tokens on these bonus, like, limited time things. So I can buy a power unit blueprint, for example, or a sponsor blueprint, or I can get a contract blueprint, or I can get a random sticker for 20 fan tokens. And I've been spending most of my my fan tokens on exactly this, in case you were wondering. Eventually, it's not going to be particularly useful, and you're just going to want to get critical insight, because after a while, like, you just get only dupes, basically, and critical insight is, like, the GOAT. How many champion stickers do I have now? 29. So I get one more. I get one more, and that's another trophy. Right, let's go back to doing some more racing, shall we? Let's do bonus B holders, which is at Qatar, and we've got to finish 5th or better again. Okay, let's check. What's the tech level on this one? I'm 185, and this is, yeah, okay. So if we go bonus 100, it'll be 50 higher, so that's fine. We'll do that. Need to get my Qatar setup sorted.
Back of the grid, not great, I know, but let's just try and use the first lap to push your way up the order.
So it's 50-35 on the aero. Interesting. 35-45 100. Max left 41 6 9 6 20 57 98 54. All max tires. Send it. Wow, Qatar feels super different now. Like, they have massively changed it. I don't know if it's just the colours of everything is making it feel, like, significantly different, but it feels really different now. Don't have me an illegal overtake. Thank you. Definitely should have been an illegal overtake, but for some reason it wasn't. Here's the man of last race, Mr. TTVRC. It is genuinely almost like a different track. This is wild. It's so drastically changed.
That start was okay. Now stay alert for threats around you.
Imagine if I did that to KK in real life. He would go crazy.
Okay, DRS is now available.
Right, I can already see the position we're supposed to be in.
Great manoeuvre. You made it look so easy.
That was ambitious, to say the least. How did I not get a penalty for that? F1 World, you are a beautiful, beautiful creation. I absolutely... This is how people are the dirtiest drivers you've ever seen and still in A license. Because you can get away with doing that and you just get a warning. I can't tell if I'm catching the cars in front. I think I am. But there's more cars in front of those cars as well. Like, there's like 2 packs here, who I think are both racing away with one another. So maybe the win is still on the cards here, even with this front wing damage, which I'm barely even feeling, to be honest.
Great work. That's a new fastest lap of the race.
Just pushing hard, focusing, trying to see if I can still get this win. I think we're probably too far off the top 2 again, but should be at least a podium here. Should be pretty sick. How are the tyres doing? Don't ask about the tyres, actually. Yeah, I mean, I guess this checks out. He'd be pushing pretty hard on it. And max tyre pressures as well.
Started the final lap of the race. Final lap.
But, you know, a P3 is pretty good from P20 on the grid in just 5 laps. Sent it pretty hard. I think this is the right sort of difficulty level for this kind of challenge. Obviously, if this was happening in, like, you know, like a longer race, this would be a bit of a problem. But because they're only 5-lap races and you're forced to start at the back, I think it's kind of a different situation, you know? I keep cutting the corners, but because it forces you onto regular corner cutting, I'm getting away with it somehow. I would have so many penalties if this was strict corner cutting. Alright, there we go. P3, not bad.
Yes, mate, a podium.
Some more
How'd
fan
you get
points
it clean?
in the
Great
bag.
stuff.
We are well on our way to being Kevin Magnussen's strongest soldier.
They have taken the checkered flag in Qatar and they are celebrating victory after a phenomenal race.
I mean, it looked like they were in a different category at points during the race, led every lap.
Here comes your top 3, making their way down to the podium for what can only be described as a fantastic day for Formula One. And that is the end of our action for F.
Right, there we go. We've done most of the short... I think we've done all of the short races for the time being now, apart from the ones in the series. So maybe I'll try and do some ranked now. Make sure my controller's muted before I hop into a ranked lobby and start shouting my head off. Yep, some good fan points in there. I think we've completed a few more goals. Stuff. What's our fan liaison target at the moment? Activate DRS and to win races. Okay, that's fine. Any more that we can get? We've got all the ranked ones. 10 clean laps. That'll be fine. And we'll do 5 legal overtakes as well. Right, where is ranked multiplayer? Where are we here now? 15th. We're still well in range, but yeah, let's send it. Let's do some rank racing. Update the title again as well. If anyone wants to try and snipe me, you can't because this one's full. What track are we doing? Belgium. Hell fucking yeah. Alright, we're going to send it at Belgium. And hopefully we'll get a good race. I think it's one-shot quali, isn't it, as well? So hopefully we'll get a good... Yeah, it is one-shot quali. I can literally see it on the screen what we're talking about. I need to update some of my Nightbot stuff as well to actually say F1 24 on them at some point. Right, we've got a Belgium setup, so that's good. We've got setups for all of these. I made sure that we would. Make sure that we lower the fuel to 5. And we are on soft compound tyres. Right. Fucking send it, lads. think Phil said he was going to do a stream around 4. So we'll probably raid out to him after the stream. Hopefully we'll have a good number of people in here at that point. But I appreciate everyone who has come out, hung out. If you are not following the channel, then feel free to drop one. It really does help me out. We're on the road back to 1500. We lost it after people didn't stick around. But hopefully, I'm confident we can get back there someday. And also, you do exclamation point YouTube in the chat. I think the Nightwalk command recently posted it as well. You can go subscribe to my YouTube channel. We've got daily videos coming out there at the moment on F1 24. Things are pretty hype over there. I'm looking forward to the future of that channel. We're not too far away from being able to hit memberships on there as well, which is going to be sick. And I've got some ideas for some potential bonus content for members on the channel when that does hit. Ah, yikes. I know I actually stayed in P4 from that. We are 1.6 seconds down on Crew Toy though, so I think he may have this one in the bag. Where are we going to be? P4? Yeah, P4. Not bad. Decent quality. And hopefully we'll be able to get a good race off the back of this.
Most recent examples of spark absences are 2003 due to advertising issues and 2006 due to track refurbishments not being completed. A warm welcome to all spectators today from our Belgian locals to fans from around the world.
Haas fan, drive like Kevin Magnussen. That's the dream. They call me the postman because all I do is fucking send it. That's what we're gonna do. Turn 1. These guys aren't gonna know what hit 'em. Is there gonna be rain? No. False alarm.
Okay, you've got a drive-through
That
penalty.
guy fucking jumped the start and it made me jump the start as well. God damn it. Well, this is as good as over already. That's so cringe, dude.
Car behind has a drive-through penalty, so don't battle them if they're trying to get past.
I've got a drive-through penalty as well. This is the guy I'm racing now. He's the only one. Literally the only person in this race I'm actually racing now. Anyone else coming in? I think it's just us two. Well, maybe we don't come dead last. That's so annoying. I finally get into a 20 car race and I jump the goddamn start. No, it is literally just us two. That is pretty rough. Why did it not charge the battery like a tool while we were coming from the pit lane?
Entire strategy in danger with dirty racing like that, mate. Come on, you need to keep it together.
I
DRS now
got
enabled.
baited. It's not my
DRS
fault.
enabled.
This guy's going to have DRS on us. There's no point even fighting this. We'll let him go. We'll try and use the DRS to try and drag us along towards the cars in front that we might actually be faster than.
Yellow flag.
Oh, someone's off.
Okay, clear.
Damn, this guy can drive, huh? And by not drive, I mean... No, by drive, I mean not that. Okay. I thought he was letting me through, but it turns out that's just how he takes the corners.
Some of this energy. Okay, good work. Great pass.
Awesome. Okay. And then he tried to brake check me as well. Sick one.
Okay, you have some front wing damage, but not enough to justify a stop in the remaining laps.
Oh my god, this guy's so slow. For fuck's sake, every goddamn time I get ahead of this guy, something happens in front of me that causes me to get overtaken by him again. I'm so bloody bored of it. I reckon I lose rating for this, not gonna lie. Thanks for giving me the DRS though, buddy. I still think points might be on the cards here, can't lie. I still think we may have an opportunity to get ahead of two more guys. Even with a drive-through, we're going to be finishing like P9 or 10. That's honestly pretty good. With a drive-through and front wing damage, might I add. Oh, okay, so you can just take poo on flat. No wonder I was struggling with it so much. That's with front wing damage, you can take poo on flat as well. in case you're wondering. It's a funny game. It's a funny game.
Okay, well done. That's 3 clean laps in a row. Beautiful stuff. Keep it going. Okay, mate, this is the final lap of the race. Final lap.
Nice try, lol. I think moves like that only really work when you remember where the brake pedal is, unfortunately, for that guy. He might get me back with the DRS here, though, so... Yeah, I think we're going to get top 10. This guy's driving like a shithead. Really? I get a track limits warning for that. And that's my first track limits warning. Interesting. That's such a toxic radio message. It's so good. Oh, he just beat me to the line. 0.04 of a second in it. Fair play to that guy. I thought about sending it on him earlier, but I don't know. I wasn't quite feeling it.
Well, mate, that wasn't great, was it? We didn't hit our target and we got involved in some scraps, but, you know, there's room for improvement.
Oh well. Could have been worse. Did we get any points for that? We did! Okay. Wow. I was not expecting 34 points from that. Good stuff, though. I'll probably do a few more races. See if we can get a Belgium or not a Belgium, a China or an Austria. We did an Austria one yesterday. We've not had a China one yet. Nice, I got 30 fan points from that as well. Good stuff. I wonder if we get any fan points from completing any of these goals. No is the answer. Another fan liaison goal though. Complete 10 laps. Okay. Couple races that'll be. I think I've got everything from... Oh no, actually we can get some more ranked ones now. That'd be good. think we did a rank up as well, didn't we? Got some more stuff to boost our tech level in F1 World. Go back and have a look at that real quick. I think that's a trophy now. Yeah, hell yeah. Making good progress on that platinum trophy, boys. Right, more ranked racing, shall we? Give me a session full of people again, like we had last time. I can only pray. 5 people. Okay, actually no, it's filling up. It's filling up. Let's not immediately write this one off. I don't know if anyone else is going to join this one, annoyingly. Where is it? It's Austria. It's a good one. Let's see. More people are joining. More people are joining. Okay. Maybe this actually starts. 11 people. See how reasonable everyone else is. See if anyone else is going to join as well. I have faith. I have faith that these people will be reasonable. And frankly, even if it does like empty, I might just do the race anyway, because driving is better than not driving, you know? Yeah, here comes some more people. Could we get a full 20? That would be truly wild. We had a full 20 last time, to be fair, but I was one of the last people to join that one. I think we are, you know? I think we are going to get a full 20. I think we've got it, actually. 17. Still, this should start. There's no way people are going to leave a full 17, surely. Like, that is a lot of people to be racing in this lobby. It's a very reasonable number. Yeah, I think, yeah, this is starting. Cool. Nice. That's why you always got to have faith. Austria. It'll be a quick race as well, which is always good. Man. I didn't take the fuel out. Oh well, it'll be alright. Right, I'm absolutely determined this time not to jump the start. Okay, I think it's going to be P2. Not bad. Imagine I wasn't far off pole position in that case as well. 2/10. I'll take that. Pretty happy with that. See if we can wrangle a win out of this one. We almost had a win in Austria race yesterday. I was leading by like 2 seconds after the first lap, but it was because the cars behind were all crashing into each other. So hopefully I will be able to actually get a decent race. I don't know what people are doing here, because there's not even strategy like there used to be, now that it's 5 lappers instead of 25%ers. I don't know if it's like as you go up the ranks, maybe it changes to 25%ers. That would make sense. But that doesn't mean it, just because something makes sense doesn't mean it's happening. You know? Right, don't jump the start. Okay, we successfully didn't jump the start. Okay, that guy doesn't know how to race. That's fine. Like, he spun one guy around and shoved me off track, so I just get the impression this guy's not the cleanest of drivers, to be honest.
Use DRS. DRS now available. Nice work, mate. That brings you up a place.
Crap. Car fully stepped away from me there.
That was the fastest lap of the race. Keep this up. Well done.
The DRS will probably get me here, and that's fine.
Okay, clear.
Or not. Okay, fair enough. Yep, I'm not entitled to room on the track. That's absolutely fine, bro. I didn't think so either, actually. I was kind of, you know, I was greedy taking up all that space on the track.
Okay, well done. That's 3 clean laps in a row.
3 clean laps. I wonder if this guy can say the same.
You might experience some understeer now that you're in the wake of the car ahead. Try to get past as soon as possible. Okay, mate, final lap. Keep your concentration and let's bring it home.
Yep, sure, off you go, dude. Give me that DRS. Oh, kept it cool, kept it clean, and we won. And that guy desperately was trying to take me out of the race. Did you see the way that he fully turned into me in that like final straight bit? That was absolutely hilarious. You can tell this guy's molding because I shoved him off track in the final couple of corners as well. But like, he was being so dirty with me, giving me no room on the exit of any of the corners, thinking to get away with it. But yeah. Super clean, apparently. I didn't do anything wrong. I definitely did anything wrong by that guy's standards. If he's complaining that I did that to him when he was doing it to me all fucking race, he can eat a dick as far as I'm concerned. That was good racing, though. I enjoyed that. Gets the blood pumping, you know? And we get to go out there looking like Barney. I love it. This is what racing is about, lads. It's about getting that top step on the podium in the Barney outfit. Get 145 points off the back of that as well, so got to be pleased. Got to be pretty pleased with that. Right, I'll probably do one or two more. Boom, fan points, baby. And we hit the liaison target as well, the fan liaison target. Things are looking up. Complete 10 laps in any game mode, any track. Yep, cool. We're on our way to get that one. How many more have I got? 2 more. Right, let's have a look. Where am I in the Magnussen boards now? I'm still not in the top zone in the Haas one yet, I don't think. No, I'm still 4th. I want to get top 3 in that one at least. I think I should definitely be top of the Haas one. Yeah, by like 500 points. We're cooking. Right, back to the ranked. Don't think I've got any of these at the moment, have I? No. Right. Only 5 people in here. Not convinced this one's going to start, and it is China as well. 4 people now. We'll see. Maybe. Maybe not. Problem is, people join lobbies this empty and they just immediately conclude that the race isn't going to start, which is annoying, because if everyone who joined stayed, we wouldn't have this problem. Like, we would just... People would just, you know, join, and it would be as simple as that. Okay, well, 6 people is okay, I guess. And who knows, maybe some of them will leave and we'll get free low from that. Should be another easy podium at the very least. I don't imagine all of these people are going to be sick at the game. I still can't believe how dirty that guy was in that last race. That was ridiculous. Bro literally just tried to shove me off track and acted like it was nothing. It's so funny. Three tenths. Jeez, this guy's good. He might not be possible to beat, but based on the fact that I've stayed in second this whole time, I'm going to say everyone else I can probably beat. Ah, yikes, that was a bit wide. At least I didn't get DQ'd. That would have been bad. Boom. P2, not bad. I don't know how far behind that guy I was. Probably like a second, but doesn't really matter because we have qualified in second, and hopefully we'll get some decent points from this race. Man can dream. Yeah, 6 tenths. It's not great, but we were like over a second ahead of the next guy, so it should be an easy free P2 for us. Free P1 if the guy in front makes a mistake or something, I guess. And yeah, I think this will maybe be my last race. I've been really liking this album recently. It's the new Jessica Pratt, called Here in the Pitch. Really good. I've been a huge fan of her stuff for probably about 3 years now, but ooh, that was a slow reaction to the getaway, but I think we're going to hold on to P2 regardless. But yeah, I just love the atmosphere of the music that she makes. It feels really like, I don't know how to describe it. It feels very intimate. The vibes of her music are super, super intimate. And then the way she sings as well is absolutely divine. I went a bit wide there. This guy's, I'm pretty sure he's harvesting battery, so... Oh, has he fucked it? Nice. Can probably still get back ahead of us, to be honest, but... I can take solace in the fact he's fucked it, at least for now.
Okay, DRS is now available.
Bro's so impatient, man. Just wait, like, until the next DRS zone and you'll easily get through. I don't know why he's like, oh, I need to get through now. I can't possibly fathom not leading the race all the time. Like, cool, man. Cool story. Should have probably harvested through this section. Oh well. Oh, has he been taken out? I think someone took him out, man. Oh, hell yeah. I don't think anyone has DRS now, to me, as a result of that. So, it's free real estate. Can't tell if that guy was trying to dive bomb me or if he was actually taking the corner. This guy actually seems pretty good. He's catching me as fast as he is.
Green flag.
I'm pushing, but I've still got 2 more laps and I've already like completely fucked the battery, so I don't know if this is going to be possible. I guess we'll find out. Okay, one of the guys behind has a 2-second penalty, so even if I can't beat this guy that's directly behind me, we should very comfortably be P2.
Okay, well done. That's 3 clean laps in a row. Beautiful stuff. Keep it
So
going.
welcome back, Key. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're still having a fantastic Friday, as it is Friday for you. Lol, you thought at that guy? Wonder how long I'll be able to keep him behind. Maybe the whole race, question mark? Not been altered too much thus far. Well, I hope that if it is altered, it's altered in the more pleasant of the directions. I still maintain what I say about this game, though, that every fucking corner it feels like I'm fighting for my life. That has not changed in this race. He's just pulled that off, you know.
Okay, we lost the position. Try to keep focus.
However, I now have one trick up my sleeve, which is that I've got the DRS.
Final lap. Push,
I think he knows that if I overtake him now, he'll be able to overtake me later. But maybe not, because he is staying in this. It's just hit me. Nice. No, he actually does want to make the move. I mean, I'm happy to let him, because I think if I let him through now, I should be able to just get him in the DRS zone, right? Unless he's planning on gunning the battery the whole time, but that is similarly what I am planning to do. So, I don't know. I think that solution guy just binned it. So this has turned into a bit of a two-horse race now.
Okay, clear.
Yeah, track limits, schmack limits, whatever. Six tenths, 7 tenths. Okay, maybe this isn't possible anymore. Kind of bend it through there. We will have the DRS. But I don't know if it's going to make that much of a difference. Oh wait, he's used a lot of his battery. He's still harvesting. Holy fuck, we may have a chance. Okay, or he's going to do that. Oh, I get a pen for that.
That's an illegal maneuver. You've got to cede that position or we'll receive a penalty. Yes, guys, yes!
I love when people cheat to win in this game. Ah well, I said I was going to get P2 and I got P2, so what can you do, I guess. I get first or not, so I crossed the line first, but because I overtook him off the track when he basically shoved me off track to make sure he maintained the position, so I just kept going. I got a penalty because I overtook him off the track, and that meant that he won. So he got first, but I crossed the line first and should have won because he basically did an illegal move to make sure that he held on to first. So yes, basically. In certain terms, he is indeed. Yeah, I mean, at that hairpin before the final corner, we were going through, like, basically side by side. I was slightly ahead, and so as I was turning round the corner, he just kind of went like that and just, like, tried to push me off the track, basically. And then did the same thing at the final corner as well. It's a tactic I've seen a lot of people do, where they basically think as long as they shove you off track, they're entitled to hold on to the position, which is not how racing works at all, but is something I've seen surprisingly frequently. $35 fan points though, good stuff. Any more goals completed? Oh, we've already completed 50 fan liaison vendor goals. Somehow I don't think that's true, but I mean I'm happy to believe that it is. Got all of these ones. Right. I think that is going to be it for today. I was planning on going till about 5-ish. I don't think I'm really going to have time to do anything else of any significance now. I guess we can double check our podium pass stuff and maybe do some any items that I've got in the garage. We could have a look at those quickly. One new item available. Sure. Yeah. All right. We don't have any critical insight. What do we got here? So we'll dismantle this one, see if we get any stickers from any of our bonuses, I guess. Did we get any stickers? Don't think so. No. Okay. Right. Well, that's going to be me done for the day then. I will raid out because we have a few people here. I'll probably just send you guys over to Phil. I think he's attempting to do open lobbies. Whether he's successfully doing open lobbies is another story, but certainly I think that he is trying to. Seems like a lot of the people who hang out in here fairly often are over there as well. So yeah, do go over and give Phil lots of love and support. He's a great guy. Is it night for me? It is 4:48 p.m. and I want it to be done by 5 because I've got a new YouTube video coming out at 5. So I'll promo that and all that good stuff. Yeah, so if you do have access to the Vegan Bucks emote or can get access to the Vegan Bucks emote, feel free to go and post that in Phil's chat. Let him know that he's the GOAT and all that good stuff. I will be streaming tomorrow, but I'll be streaming a bit later. I'll be streaming from about 7-ish my time, roughly. We'll probably be doing about 3 hours worth of streaming again. I'll do just basically a similar situation to what I did today, I reckon. Just a bit of ranked, maybe a bit of open lobbies, maybe a bit of F1 World stuff. We'll see. And yeah, I don't really have too much more to say. Obviously, check out the YouTube if you haven't already, ! YouTube. Discord, make sure you're following the channel as well so you can see when I go live next if you're not already. Go on to the TikTok thing, and I need to make an Instagram command because I made an Instagram today. Well, I have had it for ages, but I started posting on there today with my TikTok/shorts from my videos. So go and support those as well. And yeah, enjoy Phil's stream. Enjoy the rest of your day/morning/time zone. And I will see you hopefully tomorrow evening.